Over at the 5 on Fox News, the fascist propagandists had a little conversation about the relationship between the sexes. Take a listen. Trigger warning, you may want to get a barf bag.
Game to women. Women are so simple. You just want to ignore them a little bit. Yeah, ignore them. Buy them dinner. Focus you on your mission. Don't pay too much attention to them. How do you first get the
date, though?
How do you
first date?
Ask them. Tell them. Don't ask. You tell them where we're going. You say, we're going here at this time. And you pick them up and you take them out. You pay for dinner.
Works?
It works like a charm, Judge. And you know it better than anybody.
Do you do the ordering?
Order for
I wouldn't mind that.
First date, I'll do that.
I'm telling you, it's only Tuesday, and I'm so tired of making decisions this week.
Women do not like making decisions. They want a man to make the decisions.
Jesse, don't even go there.
When do you become nice? At what point? First, you're standoffish and disinterested. When do you become nice and turn on the charm?
At the wedding. Jesse's like,
I don't understand
you look lovely.
I've never heard of this approach.
You got to keep them on their toes. You got to tease them. They love being teased. Don't take them so seriously.
It's enough sexism for one day. One more thing is up next.
How interesting that the women on the panel were trying to, defend against sexism while being women hosting on the 5, the channel, which is on Fox, the channel that would just as likely be happy to remove a woman's autonomy over her own body, for one. Does not support subsidized childcare, for 2, does not support public education. When there's no public education, guess who's going to stay home with the kids? You. That's right. You, lady, and other lady, and all the rest of the ladies. So don't give me your fake smile bullshit and pretend like you're all pro-feminism and, ooh, that's enough, while your entire job is to undermine women's empowerment. Okay, sorry I did that thing where you attack the women before you attack the disgustingness of the guy. But honestly, you kind of would want the woman to be on the side of their own type of human. Anyway, like women. Okay, so let's go back. Let's just rewind it a tiny bit. I don't want to make you watch it again. It was too hard. Jesse Waters is just a shocking person. First, he said you should ignore women. And yes, on one level, he is correct. If you stop staring at our boobs and staring at our butts, we would appreciate that. I mean, if you are incapable of having a conversation with me, then yes, please ignore me. So I'm with him on that point. Buy me dinner. Yeah, do that. Buy me dinner. For the same job as you, these ladies are probably making, 80 cents on the dollar, 60 cents on the dollar. We're still making a lot less for doing the same jobs. So you can cough up the frickin' dinner money. Okay, that's how I feel. Then he said, what? Tell them, don't ask them where they're going. Where you're going, tell them where you're going. Yeah, that's great. If you know that she's a vegetarian and you tell her that at 7:00 you are going to be picking her up to take her to the latest, coolest vegetarian place that you know she'll love because you spent time thinking about her. Yeah, tell her that. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. And women don't want to make decisions. That was the other thing. No, we're freaking exhausted. We want to make decisions, of course, and have our autonomy, but it would be nice if you would carry part of the burden of being, let's say, a husband or a partner. And so, yeah, making that reservation and saying, I'm picking you up at XYZ time, that would be great. Yeah, we do have to make all pretty much the family decisions. And we have to work and we make the work decisions. So yeah, if you could just do a little friggin' bit, that would be great. I have a feeling that this guy's motivation is not where I'm coming from about some of the things that on the outside we might actually verbally agree to. I don't know. I'm all whipped up about the patriarchy today because Florida wants to ban talking about periods in schools. I made another segment about it. I think it's already up on this very network, Political Voices Network, which is what you're watching. And I'm Julianna Forlano, and this is the Julianna Forlano Show. So go watch that. Put comments over there. definitely watch this. I'm sure this will get me in trouble in my political career, which hasn't blossomed yet at this point. So I'm willing to take that risk. Anyway, when you don't watch Fox News for a long time and then you come back and start watching it, it's like egregious. It's like when you go camping and then you stop at a gas station and you've been in the woods all this time and it's so beautiful in nature, no bright lights and no loud sounds. And then you're at the gas station and it's all like, those candy bar wrappers are burning my eyeballs. And why is everyone naked on those magazine covers? It's like sensory blasting. And that's been what's happened to me watching these Fox News clips. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this program and I will see you next time.
Republicans say they won't cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. But can honest, hard-working middle-class Americans really believe what these politicians say? Republicans said they wouldn't overturn Roe v. Wade. Here's what Supreme Court Justices Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Coney Barrett said during their Senate confirmation hearings.
Roe v. Wade, it is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. A good judge will consider it as precedent of the United States Supreme Court.
Roe v. Wade. It's settled as a precedent of the Supreme Court.
Roe is not a super precedent, but that doesn't mean that Roe should be overruled.
Well, we saw how that turned out. They played us for fools. Tell your elected officials to keep their hands off of our Social Security and health care benefits. Fool me once. Let Majority Rule was responsible for this message. LetMajorityRule.org is a project of the Marvin Lucas Super PAC, which is responsible for and paid for this ad and is not affiliated with or authorized by any political campaign or candidate or candidates committee.